All right, back to you.
All right, this one's coming from AITAH, posted 3 days ago with 11,000 upvotes. Am I the asshole for replacing everything my wife loses when she organizes against my will? Interesting. My wife and I each have private rooms in our house. Nothing weird, no locks on the door. They are just our private areas. We also have areas of responsibility. She has the kitchen and I have the garage. That means that when I use the kitchen to cook and when I clean up, I return it back to the order to which she has determined is best. When she uses the garage for some project, all tools get put back where they belong and she cleans up after herself. The problem is that she's a neat freak. She cannot stand clutter. On the other hand, I have no problem putting my purchases in my room to deal with later. Whether it's toys or computer parts, I will leave them in the corner until I get to them. My personal mess does not pass the threshold of my door. My wife sees this as a personal insult. She will go into my area and organize, and then she will forget where she put my stuff. So I've started replacing whatever it is she loses. For example, I like to wear a black Carhartt coveralls when I'm working in the garage or riding my motorcycle. So if I spot some on sale, I will buy them and put them in the closet until I wear out the ones I'm currently using. She decided the coveralls don't belong folded in the closet. I finally wore the ass out of the ones I was using. I went into my closet and the spare set was missing. I asked her where they went and she couldn't remember. She looked through all the closets into the laundry room and she couldn't find them. So I went out and I bought new ones with our fun budget. Now she is upset because she eventually found the other pair in with all the Christmas gifts. She buys Christmas gifts all year long whenever she finds a good sale on something. She thinks I could have been more patient. I think she should have stayed out of my room, or at the very least not take things out of the room without making a note of where she moved them. What did I just read?
What?
I feel like this is all like just a non-issue. Am I the asshole for going to buy more clothes? But I guess the reality is am I the asshole for taking it out of our fun money account?
No.
I don't think so.
No. And I have some personal what the fuck is the word?
Experience
Jeez. With this.
Okay.
I mean, you have some personal I have some personal experience like OP. You are more like the wife in this situation.
Okay.
Do you guys remember when Denver rearranged my apps on my phone because he didn't like the way they were sorted?
Phone gate.
On my phone?
Teresa's phone
on my
gate?
phone? Yeah, I won't let you live that one down.
Yeah.
And
that
then
was my bad.
And don't interrupt me. I know you're not. I'm just being dramatic. And let me say my truth. He didn't take screenshots beforehand.
Why would you want to go back to that mess?
Didn't even say, oh my God, let me try to do this nice thing. But if she hates it, she can always revert back to her original display.
Yeah.
No, Denver decided to just rearrange them because it made him. What did it make you feel, honey?
Better when I went on your phone.
No. But what did it make you feel when you
organized?
Before you organized.
Unorganized?
It made you feel unorganized?
Yeah, is that what you're looking for?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, more of a feeling. Like, did you feel angry when you saw my phone? Like what led you to that? I want to know your thoughts.
Shuffled. I felt disorientated. I felt like every time you get a new app, you just let it go to the very back of your phone. But the new apps are the most important apps because obviously you downloaded it for a reason. You want to use it. But every time we go to use it, I have to swipe 7 pages on your phone to get it because you don't delete everything. You're not a deleter. You don't delete apps. You don't reorganize apps. So it causes an issue for me when I would use your phone. And I was finding that I was using your phone quite a bit.
That's actually not even remotely true.
No?
No. All of my new apps, I delete old apps because I don't want an extra page of apps. I don't want to have just one single app on a new page. That bugs me. So if I'm downloading a new app, I go through my existing pages and I delete one of the apps that I don't use.
Why was your settings buried in a bubble and then you had to swipe right in the bubble to get to it?
That's the way I wanted it on my phone.
And I had to use your settings to go clear the storage all the time.
That's the way I want it on my phone. And I will fully 100% back up this guy who they're his stuff. She should not have touched them and not remembered where she put it.
Well, I will say that I have improved. The other day, I wanted to clean up your freaking Gmail. 876 unread messages because I needed your email for house stuff. So it was the first time I had to like go in and access it. And goddamn, there's 876 unread emails in your email box. Does that just grind anybody else's gears? Unread emails, not a clean
I think more people can relate
account
than you think.
So then I was about to start marking them all as read from 3 years ago. And then I asked you, I didn't just do it. I said, hey babe, can I clean up your inbox? And then I did. I cleaned it all up. And guess how many unread emails are there now? 58 now. I haven't gone back, but I saw it. And I'm like, I did so much hard work. And Teresa couldn't even stay on top of it.
I don't need to.
Exactly.
It's my inbox.
Uh-huh. My inbox is nice and clean. So top comment on the post says, reminds me of a firefighter who kept his shoes unlaced for fast response. And his wife kept lacing them because they looked untidy.
What?
And that was a whole nother thread for a Best of Reddit update. That had 3 posts between them for the saga.
Wow.
Looks like 2 posts, but there's a saga of the shoes.
That one sounds interesting. I wanna save that one.
There's an edit on the update on that, or sorry, on the comment that says, it was, my bad, it was an EMT, not a firefighter.
Doesn't matter. Obviously there's like some logic to keeping them untied. And the wife just like couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And probably what I assume the story is probably he got fucked because he couldn't maybe like get his shoes on in time.
Yeah.
Because everything is timely in that job, right? Like it's do or die.
And apparently not only, just briefly reading over that post, apparently not only were they like Titan, they were hella Titan beyond recognition.
So
he's sitting there on the edge of the bed, cursing, trying to get the boots open, and fumbling due to the stress of the situation.
Oh my God, no.
The wife opens her eye, groggily looks at me and asks, don't you need to go on the call? I know I was in the wrong here and I regret it. I slammed the boots into the ground and yelled, yes, I do. I would have been out the door 5 minutes ago. Instead, some stupid motherfucker fucked my goddamn boots again.
Besides the some stupid motherfucker comment, you're valid. But come on. You're going to call your wife a stupid motherfucker.
The wife got up without another word and walked into the bathroom and slammed the door.
Oh, I feel like that would have been a good story. We should have saved that. Now we know the gist.
We didn't get into all of it. Maybe we'll read the full story on Patreon.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll bring that up on Patreon. So it gives you one reason to come join our Patreon for bonus episodes every Sunday. Also, 92 previous episodes that you guys can go through and binge. So check us out over there. All right, back to you.
Wasn't that mine?
No, it was mine.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Did you read the top comment? If you read the top comment, that'd be some fucked up shit.